Today we are going to learn how to prepare your drawing for printing in the paper space, how to set the scale, and how to save as a PDF so you can print anywhere or open on any device. Okay, so we're going to begin with these two drawings. We would have done these in a previous video, and so let's say you have these drawings and you would like to print them on a piece of paper. What you do is you go down to these layout tabs below here. I'm going to click on layout 4, and what you see basically is a blank sheet of paper. Now this is not the size of paper that we want, so you right click, select page setup manager, click on modify, and in here you can change the size of your paper. So I selected tabloid. As you can see, it's 11 by 17. Everything else stays the same. You click OK, you close, and you can tell that the page just got a bit bigger, right? Now you're not seeing any drawings here, and that's because we do not have a viewport open. So let's do that. Let's click on the layout tab, and you can see here the different types of viewports that you can have, but we are going to go for a rectangular viewport. So you click one corner and you drag it all the way across, and voila, there you have it. The drawings have appeared. So the viewport is basically a window, and you're looking at the drawings that you have done in your model space. I'm going to change the viewport border from yellow to black so that it's more visible. Okay, this is much better. Now below there you can see it says model or paper space. Right now it's in paper or paper space, and if you just scroll on the wheel on your mouse, you'll see that the paper gets bigger and smaller, right? But the drawings themselves don't change in size. If you click on it and it changes to model and you scroll, now you see that your drawings have become enlarged. The size of the paper hasn't changed, but the drawings got bigger, and you can even draw in this space. Once it's in the model space, you can draw just like you normally would. There's no difference here. See, if I switch back to our regular view, you still see the lines there. So some persons actually draw in this space and not in the general open world of the model space that we usually use. So we have our drawings, and I'm scrolling my mouse, and the drawings, we are zooming in and out, things that we are all familiar with, right? If I go back to paper and I scroll the wheel, the entire paper gets bigger and smaller, as you can see. So I'm toggling it back and forth between paper and model. So we want to set the scale, and these numbers here are representative of the scale. Alright, if you click on it, you'll see some preset scales. So let's try some. Let's see which one works. 1 to 5 does not fit. 1 to 8 is still too large. 1 to 10 is still too large. 1 to 16 seems like the perfect size. 1 to 16, everything fits within the borders of the paper, and it's great. So once I get this, I switch it back to paper space, so that when I scroll, if I scroll the wheel on my mouse, the scale doesn't change. But if I leave it in the model space and I scroll the wheel, then the scale will change, because I will zoom in and out of the drawing. So when you're doing the template for your drawing, down at the bottom you would say what scale it is. So in this case it's 1 to 16. In a future video I will cover the template, how to set up your template. Alright, so there we have it. It's still 1 to 16. Now you can add new scales if you desire. You can go to custom, click on add, then you can enter the scale that you want. Well, the name of the scale. So in this case, I'm typing 10:1, and that's a name, and the actual paper units will be 10:1. Then you click OK, and that scale will be there and you can use it, right? I'm canceling because I do not want that scale, but you can do it if you so desire. Now, we have our drawings, we have our scale, and so on. Now we want to print. We want to save as a PDF. Now I just pressed Control P, and Control P is the shortcut for print in Windows, right? And here you can see that, yes, this is the print related stuff, but some of us may not want to use a shortcut. So you click on the big red A in the top left hand corner, you come down to print, you go to plot, and when you click on plot, you'll see that the same window opens, right? So it's just faster to press Control and P. Now I want to print mine, or I want to save it as an all black drawing, so I'm going to select monochrome. Under the plot style, I'm going to select monochrome, and over here is where you would normally select your printer. Now I do not have a printer connected and I want to save it as a PDF, so I select Microsoft Print to PDF. Right, everything else stays the same. You click preview, and voila, what you see here is they're basically showing you a preview of what you would get if you were to print this right here and now. And it's very good to use the preview feature because sometimes you get some nasty surprises. Okay, so let's save it as a PDF. I click OK, and you select where you want it to go, the folder or whatever. You can put the name. Right, of course, I'm writing a nonsensical name. Your device will save it as a PDF, and this is saved. It's right now, it's like any other PDF that you encounter. Right, we are actually going to go to the folder that we have it saved in. But before we do that, yeah, I was just going over some stuff, how to access it. Anyway, so this is the folder that we saved it in. Select the drawing, open. It will open in a browser or wherever you view your PDFs. And let me just reduce the size a bit so that everything will fit in the frame. And here you have it. This is a PDF. You can email this, you can save it on your device, you can open it on your phone, you can send it to a PC that runs, a PC from 2000, whatever. It's a PDF just like all other PDFs. It's not saved as a DWG file, that's a drawing file. Right? I hope you learned something in this video. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.